us today.
Yeah, welcome back to the Milk Fridge, guys.
Welcome to the Milk Fridge. We've got Nikki J with us here today.
We don't have Nikki J. He's gone.
Okay, he's gone again.
He's leaving
okay,
now.
Well, this is stupid.
You know what else is stupid? Whatever he got us.
Yeah, he got us.
We have these Skibidi Toilet mystery collector figures.
Also, I don't know what cameras.
Series 1.
What cameras is he using for this episode?
The main one.
Just the main camera?
Just the main one.
Are you just using the main camera for this episode?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's just can you see all of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So
yeah, we're using the main camera.
He got us Skibidi Toilet mystery collector figures.
Yes, series 1, which means there's an actual series for something.
Yeah, there are.
Okay, out of curiosity, I literally went to the guy's YouTube channel. It's still going on, and there's like 30-minute video episodes of this.
I know.
It is real.
Yeah.
I hate it.
These are stupid. I
respect
but
it. But
realistically, I want G Toilet.
I also kind of want G Toilet. I want that or TV Woman. Give me one.
Yeah, I low-key want G Toilet.
We should do it in order. Oh yeah, I'm mic'd up this.
In order?
Oh, he's
like.
Oh yeah, he's mic'd up too, so you can hear him.
Oh yeah, let's go. All right.
Who's going first?
Me?
Yeah, Trent, you can go first.
All right. I'm gonna open mine. I don't really want to open this. All right. Open it up. There's a big silver pack and a little booklet. Let's see what the booklet does.
I think it's probably just telling you what's in there.
It is mystery plushes, so you can get plushies.
Oh, you can get plushies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Collect them all.
Oh my
Wait, there's so much merchandise for this.
Skibidi.
Figures, minifigures, figures, plushes, stickers, and lanyards.
So what are these? Are these figures?
These are the minifigures, I think.
So these are the minifigures.
These don't feel mini. I think these are the actual
these
figures.
are the normal figures.
Yeah. All right. This might sound really annoying on the mic. I'm gonna try to get it done with. We have G Toilet.
He got G Toilet.
We have G Toilet right here. The first pull of the day.
G Toilet, bro.
He's got ore. I'll give him that. But yeah, here we go. He's right here. Can I?
You might be able to just strap it onto the mic.
Oh,
G Toilet on the mic. We're putting
There we go.
The shorts people are really gonna be able to see this. So if you're watching this on YouTube Short, then you're gonna be able to really see.
You're gonna see G-Man on his toilet right here.
Yeah.
All right, your turn.
Yeah, go Nikki J.
This is a pretty cool little knife too. Dang.
Make sure you didn't mute your mic.
I've always wondered what these doohickeys do.
It's a beer, like a bottle opener.
Oh, really?
Like a cork opener.
Oh, dang. Oh, cork opener. Okay, that makes sense.
Make sure you didn't mute your mic.
He's dead.
I can see the green reflection on the toilet, so we're good.
What did you get?
Oh, camera? Is that cameraman?
Yeah, that's camera. That's the cameraman.
Cameraman.
Why are these low-key high quality?
That's what... These are good. I don't like
Why
that.
are these low-key high quality? This is so stupid.
I don't know.
These are stupid.
Do we need to open up the thing again, or is it the same?
No, they're probably the same.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Look. I just don't want the speaker woman. I'm fine, or any of the women actually.
If you get TV Woman, I'll trade you for G-Man.
Really?
Yeah. Not G-Man, G-Toilet. I say G-Man.
Okay, let's open this up. Box out of here. See if I can feel what it is.
Oh, the Trayvon method? Yeah. What do you think?
I think it's one of them.
Okay.
What is it, the cooler one?
It's a toilet.
Oh?
Oh, it's Skibidi Toilet! Skibidi Toilet! Let's go!
Skibidi.
It's just Skibidi Toilet. It's the OG Skibidi Toilet.
OG Skibidi Toilet right there, guys.
Low-key? This is way too high quality for
this
Skibidi
intro
Toilet
sucks.
toy.
I'm sorry. This is the worst intro ever. Ever podcast.
It spins, the head spins.
Wait, it does as mine? Oh my gosh, mine does as well.
Oh, this is not paid promotion.
Yeah, not paid promotion.
We are not
This is
sponsored by Skibidi Toilet.
Just us opening Skibidi
We
Toilet.
should open up card packs.
This is actually a promotion for the movie that they're gonna make over
No,
Skibidi Toilet.
no, it's not. This is not a promotion.
Dude, they got Michael Bay to produce it. Literally confirmed.
This is stupid. Okay, let's put the Skibidi Toilet on my microphone.
Oh yeah, we both have toilets.
Yeah, we do have toilets.
Oh!
You bum! You knocked over G Toilet. G Toilet's gonna come for you in your sleep.
This is already terrible.
Okay. So today's episode is another, by what you can probably tell from the title, is another TCG episode. But today we're going to be talking about a little bit different of topics. We're going to be talking about the 2026 season, and now the...
Wait, is that latex?
No, this isn't latex.
Okay.
We're going to be talking about the 2026 season, and now that Black Bolt White Flare has officially released as of Friday, the
Scarlet
19th,
Violet.
the 19th,
18th.
Friday the 18th. As of Friday the 18th,
Scarlet Violet's over.
yeah, Scarlet and Violet is officially over.
Good riddance.
Yeah, good riddance, stupid buggy game.
Goodbye, Teal Mask Ogrepon. I will miss Monkey Dory though.
I will miss Monkey Dory.
Monkey Dory's the go.
We'll probably get another Monkey Dory Mega Evolution.
It's not gonna be like the OG.
It's not gonna be like
nothing
the
will
original
ever
Monkey
top
Dory.
Monkey Dory. It's like the Incineroar of TCG.
Yeah. But we're going to talk about the 2026 season, some new rulings, and we're going to talk about how the meta has taken a huge shift, and not like we had originally thought. Because
Yeah.
originally we had thought that the meta was going to take a shift for the worse, but I'm going to be honest, I think it's taken a shift for the better.
Yeah, a lot more aggressive decks have been doing better because of.
I'm sorry, I just looked down and I saw Skibidi Toilet.
How do you think
Sorry,
I
I forgot.
we both have them up set up.
I was gonna go move my microphone, and I looked down and I saw Skibidi Toilet. That was so stupid.
This is great. This is
my
great.
God.
But yeah, we've been seeing a lot more aggressive decks gain in popularity.
Yeah.
Especially Goldango.
Goldango,
Goldango might become one of the best decks in format.
BDIF.
BDIF for the Azul fans out there.
Yes.
I think what's really good about it is its weakness isn't meta relevant. It is fire type. And there is not a single good fire type in format right now besides like maybe your Burn Donks.
Yeah.
And
Burn Donk doesn't even hit for weakness because Burn Donk doesn't actually attack. So
Yeah.
it's not hitting for a weakness.
unless you use a new Mega that we're going to talk about, or
We are?
Incineroar if you're cool like that.
Shut up.
But listen, okay. But its fire type weakness, the only real weakness it's having is like Typhlosion. And certain decks do use the Center Scorch, which does one hit KO the Goldango, but the Center Scorch is such a rare build to find in a deck. I don't really think it's a worry for the Goldangos.
Yeah.
Like for Glaceon. Glaceon's weak to Steel type. Also, by the way, yeah, we were talking about Glaceon for the past like 3 podcasts now.
Glaceon
We was hyping up Glaceon, and I low-key think it has a spot in the meta until Genesect came out, because everybody's going to run Goldango. It hits Glaceon for weakness. You only need 3 energy. That's 1 superior energy retrieval. And the deck does use a Center Scorch, but like your main attacker is weak to one of the best decks in format.
Yeah.
That is not okay. So, unfortunately, the Glaceon Dream dies. Maybe with a different Mega we'll talk about, it'll get a buff to make it good. But for now, Glaceon kind of died, and I kind of hate it. I ordered cards for it, and then Black Bolt White Flare came out.
Yeah.
And now the Genesect is a thing. It's like, well, I have 2 Glaceons and Blissies being shipped, and I'm not going to use them. But
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll get back to that. Point is, aggressive decks are getting a lot more popular.
Aggressive decks are getting a lot more popular.
I seen the funny deck I told you about. It's Joltik Box with Goldango.
Yeah.
And it was the best place in Goldango and Joltik Box. Oh, shit.
Milk for the milkman.
It will suffice. But yeah, I seen like Joltik Box Goldango, it is literally peak aggressiveness. And it makes a lot of sense. You naturally run a lot of lightning energy because of Levincia. And Iron Hands only really needs 1 lightning energy. So you can just use all the other lightning energies in your deck to power it up, and it works. It's pretty good. It is really good.
I still think regular Goldango is better.
Of course.
Personal opinion. But we'll get into that later.
I think it's funny that you can have both Genesect and Miraidon on the same
Yeah.
deck do the exact same thing. But yeah, this was pretty cool.
Well, but we'll talk about the decks and how meta has really shifted for probably the better and the worse for some cases in a little bit. So the first thing that we want to talk about is the 2026 season has officially started, and I actually didn't realize it. The 2026 season started July 1st, so we could have talked about it a little bit ago.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it.
I didn't realize that it started July 1st. I thought it started September 1st because September 1st is when the new ruling kicks in.
That's my birthday.
You're gonna have to start playing with two less turns at the end of the game, buddy, on your birthday.
Oh.
But let's talk about that, actually. So, in the 2026 season of Pokemon, during the months of July and August, you won't have to worry about this. During the months of July and August, it'll still be the same ruling.
Which is important for Worlds, because that's happening in August.
Yes, because Worlds is happening in August. So this is very important for Worlds. So you
Doesn't
pay
apply to
attention.
Worlds, but afterwards, yeah.
And this is why they're doing this. It's because it applies to Worlds, or it doesn't apply to Worlds. That's why they are waiting until after Worlds to apply this rule to actual tournaments, because they don't want to screw up Worlds yet. Because Worlds is technically 2025 season, not 2026 season.
True.
So, what is this new ruling that we keep talking about? This new ruling is a new end of game ruling.
Yeah.
So during each match, you get 30 minutes to play. And then after 30 minutes, it goes to a 3-turn basis. 4 turns if you include turn 0, but technically 3 turns if you include turn 0, or 4 turns if you include turn 0. It goes, whoever is currently playing their turn is turn 0, and then they pass the other player's turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. If no one's won, it's a tie. And then, of course, whoever takes all their prize cards wins. That ruling will be a little bit different in the upcoming TCG meta.
Yes.
I'm going to look it up just to make sure I'm correct.
I think I remember a little bit of it. You only have now, there's only a turn 0 and a turn 1 now.
Yes, I know for a fact.
That is the main difference, but I also think there's another timer that happens during this overtime turn 0 and 1 of 10 minutes. And I think the ruling on it was like, if it's 10 minutes, I think the reason they specified was if it was 10 minutes, if like they get to like that 10-minute mark, the idea of stalling is already in effect. So that's probably their main reason for making it specifically 10 minutes and these short, very like limited turns.
Okay. Okay, so change to the end of match procedure. Alongside the announcement of the 2026 season, the Pokemon Company International has announced a change to the end of match procedure. During the 2025 season, when time was called in a round, competitors had +3 turns to conclude their active game. If the game did not resolve in those turns, the game was declared a draw, and the match concluded accordingly. For example, if one competitor was ahead 1-0, they were awarded a match win. But if the game score was 1-1 or 0-0, the match was a tie. The end-of-round procedure creates complicated situations for event operators. Since the +3 turns phase of a match technically has no time limit, it's been observed the competitors play differently during overtime and stretch out their turns, making round turnover unpredictable and significantly extending round times. We've concluded that the overtime procedure is not achieving its intended goal, with a significant percentage of matches still resulting in a draw after +3 turns. To mitigate these unintended complications, we are implementing the following rules. After time is called in a round, competitors will have an additional full turn to complete their match. The active competitor will complete their turn Their opponent will then complete their turn, and if no winner is determined by that point, the game is a draw. An overtime clock of 10 minutes will be instituted for this additional turn, and if play does not conclude within the allotted time, the game is a draw. The overtime clock is initially long compared to the average turn length, with the hopes that this clause will trigger only in extreme situations where slow play penalties may be considered and applied where appropriate.
Yeah. I don't understand it, really. I don't know. There's like not really like for me, like seeing it, hearing it, reading it, I don't see the purpose of like their purpose is clear, but the execution doesn't make sense. I don't feel like.
I could see that. Actually, I was watching or listening to Uncommon Energy today while working. And they were actually talking about this rule. Yes, they were talking about this rule. And they said that a lot of it didn't make sense and how they were executing it. Because it just didn't make a lot of sense. Like how they were executing it in how they, like, why didn't they implement the rule starting in July 1st and then just not implement it at Worlds?
Yeah.
Or just only implement it at tournaments where it affected the 2026 points for the season. Or, like, why is this rule, like, I don't know. It's a very weird ruling.
I think their intentions are clearly to, like, stop stalls. Clearly. I don't think it does. I just think stalling still works. I mean, it doesn't really stop a stall deck. I mean, okay, your turn takes up too long. But here's the thing. You only have 2 turns. What if you just pass before time's called? Now your opponent has 1 turn to make everything work. And they're also limited on the clock. Actually, no, I remember. There was an example made, I think it was that exact podcast. It was like, what if you take intentionally long on your turn because you can go up to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But then pass. Now your opponent is on their only turn, and they got 2 minutes to make a play to change the entire situation around. As a competitor, not in like Pokemon, but like Smash specifically, rushing competitors has never been a good thing. It has hurt the community a lot, especially in Smash Brothers with Steve's and Sonic's and Smash Bros. Bayonetta timeouts. There was a crew battle over in the Midwest, and I remember it was J-Jaw versus Dice. It was a crew battle. The timer for this was 99 minutes, and J-Jaw plays Kirby, and the Falco player is Dice. Kirby versus Falco usually goes as Kirby sits on the other side of the ledge and crouches until Falco approaches, but the Falco doesn't want to approach because Kirby can use the neutral B and then footstool kill Falco. So the Falco doesn't want to approach. So what happens is it starts stalling. But then event organizers came up to Dice and said, could you please, you have to approach him. Approach him, or you just have to approach him because this is taking like way too long. So then he rushed. The TOs rushed the competitor to approach, and then Dice immediately loses all 3 of his stocks.
Yeah,
because you had to rush. Which it's not a good idea to rush a competitor. Not only do you like break the immersion, but it's also just like annoying because you're telling them, hey, you have to play towards his win condition now, or we're just like ending the match with his favor or something.
And I think the issue with this in Pokemon is they are intentionally making cards that stall.
Yeah. Like, why are we making Jellicent if we're trying to stop stall? Why are we trying to make there's cards like Mimikyu, Dreadnought, Jellicent, Cornerstone.
Hell, Gothitelle.
Gothitelle, yeah. And it's like, okay.
Crocodile,
Gothitelle. Why are we making cards
that intentionally stall the opponent if our goal is to stop people from stalling.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And I guess there's like there's a difference between stalling and stalling. Like there's competitive stalling and then there's literal stalling.
Oh, you're talking about like competitive stalling and deck stalling. Like you're stalling because of your deck, or you're stalling because of the competitiveness.
Like, I'm just gonna sit here. Like, I'm literally just going to sit here and not pass my turn. That's like,
That is actual stalling.
that's
Yes.
actual stalling. Like, I could see trying to prevent that.
That happens on TCG Live a lot.
Yeah, where people just take as much time as possible.
They take as much time as possible and they play Frostlass Monkey Dory Badoo.
Yeah,
And they night shelter the Badoo back. And I'm just like, dude, you are terrible. You are inhuman.
so I can see them trying to stop that, but it more seems like they're trying to stop people that are competitively stalling, where they're playing
Yeah.
cards like Mimikyu, and they're actually having a strategy behind stalling
Yes. And it's punishing those people instead of
instead of the actual stallers.
the guys who intend.
Because-
The intention of stalling is all that matters.
Yeah, the intention. Because if you are fighting someone who has the intention of stalling out the match to get a draw, they are going to get that draw.
Yes.
Because at the end of the match, that timer is going to go off. And then they're going to wait that whole 10 minutes.
And then pass.
And then
the opponent has no time.
Yeah. and then you have to draw.
It just
But an
happens to
opponent that is genuinely stalling has a strategy to deal damage and take prize cards. Or mill you out. Like an example being like the Gothitelle Crocodile.
Yes.
Or Zerosix Machinations Crocodile. Which I want to talk about that later because I actually have a really funny idea for that. But I guess my point is they're trying to stop intentional stallers, but they're stopping competitive stallers.
Yeah. I think they could have done a lot better ruling for this, especially in the time frame. Thankfully, it's after Worlds. If this was happening during Worlds, I think people would be furious.
Yeah.
Because
Well, the issue...
we at least have time. We at least have the time frame to adjust. We at least have the time frame to adjust after Worlds for future tournaments. But if it happened during Worlds, the time of adjustment would be so shortened for a completely different play that hurts a lot of players.
Well, competitively stall decks are about to kind of come to an end because Mimikyu and Gardevoir are about to go out.
True, yes.
So we're about to lose Mimikyu and Gardy. We're not going to lose Badoo and Jellicent. So we're still going to have Badoo and Jellicent because Jellicent literally just came out. So we're still going to have Item Stall.
When is a Cornerstone? What is that?
That is Twilight. So that's still going to be a little
pretty
while.
recent.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
okay.
Twilight. So that's going to be a while.
Yeah, alright.
So we still have Cornerstone, but that's ability Pokemon.
Yes. There's also the Crystal that they just released too.
Yeah, so we still have Pokemon, but it's like the major Pokemon, the ones that are played more, I would say, the easier to get to Pokemon. Like Mimikyu.
You just
and
get it from the
Gardy.
Buddy Poffin. It's just
Yeah,
right
Buddy
there.
Poffin, boom, you have Stall for EX Pokemon. Any basic EX Pokemon deck like Terapagos, instantly shut off by Mimikyu.
Another thing, I don't like the idea of the Mimikyu cards. There are decks that only attack with EXs, and when you force a single prizer into a deck, everything gets thrown off. Like Joltik Box. Joltik Box is all attacking with your Iron Hands and your Pikachu. But you have to literally dedicate a single card to Galvantua just so that you can attack a Mimikyu.
Yeah.
That's the entire reason you have a Galvantua in the
So
deck.
that's actually a problem that Goldengo has. Goldengo
Yes.
struggles so bad
There
against stall decks.
There is Baby Goldengo.
There is Baby Goldengo, which there's also the Scizor, which I think that's the point of the Scizor, is to attack.
Yes.
So I might throw a Scizor in there.
I played it against a Raging Bolt deck with Feraligatr, and they used Baby Bolt.
Yeah, Baby Bolt. Actually, Baby Bolt's played in a lot of top Raging Bolt decks.
It is actually such a good single prizer card. I didn't even realize it was that good.
It's 20 damage for each energy attached.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, you can bench snipe anything.
Yeah, it's bench sniper too. So yeah, they're kind of just targeting the wrong people with ruling. But that ruling, it's going to happen. There's no going. Well, there is going back on it. They could definitely change that ruling before September 1st if enough people complain about it.
I could see it being changed like at Worlds.
There
is a lot of Worlds announcements. I think they were planning on a lot of World announcements to be there. I wouldn't be surprised if a readjustment is also announced.
Yes. One thing I also know is they are planning on more ruling changes at Worlds.
Ooh, okay.
So we do. I think they are planning more rulings changes at Worlds. So there's a very good chance that we see more ruling changes at Worlds. And honestly, I think I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for Worlds, partially because of the announcements, honestly.
Yeah.
Actually, there's two things I'm excited for Worlds. I want to see single prize decks pop off because of Brave Bengal.
Yeah.
Like, Feraligatr, I think Feraligatr is going to do crazy at that
Feraligatr, Typhlosion.
With how good Feraligatr, with how good Goldengo is, Feraligatr could become a crazy deck to run at Worlds.
I could see Typhlosion too.
Typhlosion, yeah, because you hit Goldengo for weakness. With the Maricargo as well.
Don't even play the Macargo.
I guess you don't really need a Maricargo, yeah.
Just play Typhlosion. You literally play
Well,
Typhlosion.
The Maricargo only needs 2 energy, which is powered up by Ethan's Ho-Oh. It only needs...
At that point, you're playing Ethan's box. You're not playing Typhlosion.
Oh, is Ethan's box not Typhlosion?
No. Two different things.
Okay. I didn't even know Ethan's box was a thing.
Yeah,
What?
Ethan's box is a thing.
I've always called Ethan box Typhlosion.
Nope. Typhlosion and Ethan's box are two different things.
Okay.
I learned that on Reddit because
Yeah.
I asked Reddit, hey, any Golden Go recommendations? And they're like, don't play Golden Go on TCG Live. Everyone plays Ethan's box.
Speaking of TCG Live, don't play TCG Live in general. There is a lot of bugs.
Yeah.
There are 2 major bugs right now. Actually, there's 3. The newly programmed Archeops doesn't work half the time.
The Archeops, I saw a clip of the art.
Oh my...
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Excuse you!
Yeah. I saw a clip of the Archeops Devo the opponent's entire board.
Yeah. It's not supposed to do that.
So I guess if you want to Devo the opponent's entire board, just play Archeops.
Sure. Another thing is, Prism Energy doesn't exist.
Yes.
So what they did was... Well, honestly, TCG Live, bro, the developers of that suck. What they did was they just copy and pasted the old Prism Energy and said, here it is, Prism Energy's back. But the thing is, it's the old card, so it isn't legal, but you could put it in your deck. But as the picture says, it is the new Prism Energy. But when you go into TCG Live and you run your deck, it only shows up 56. Okay, if you're running 4 Prism Energies, it only shows your deck is 56 cards, and you look through your deck, Prism Energy isn't there. Yeah. And I think this is the worst bug of all time. I honestly don't understand how you... Can I cuss? I don't understand how you fuck up a card this badly.
Yeah.
Hydreigon EX. Holy fuck. They coded it to where... They literally coded it in TCG Live and says, if Hydreigon EX attacks basic Pokemon into Knockout, take an extra prize card. There's 2 Hydreigons! You just released a Hydreigon in Surging Sparks! How on God's green and magical earth do you completely forget about the other Hydreigon? I mean, it does kind of suck and nobody played it, but you just printed it. Your coding was terrible.
I love taking 8 prizes in one turn.
Yeah, because this card has Obsidian.
Yeah.
Well, you could take 9 prizes with Obsidian if you hit all 2 prizes in one turn. Well, not one turn, I guess like 2 turns, but like that's still. What the hell? Like seriously? The coding is this bad? But and then another thing, if you go on the PC version of TCG Live, Reshiram's huge wing covers the number of prize cards your opponent has left. So you have to count the cards because the text is white. But guess what? Reshiram is white, so you can't see the number. Congratulations, TCG Live. This is worse than the Destined Rivals update.
Congratulations. You can't see your opponent's prize cards.
You have to count the cards, and for some sleeves, you get
you want to know another bug? Here, let me tell you another bug. You can't see your energies. They're purple. They're all A specs.
I love
Hey guys, all your energies are A specs now.
Oh, it's Team Rocket's box.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna start getting into decks now. Okay, we've transitioned. We're getting into decks now. Let's talk about Team Rocket's box. It sucks. But you know what? It has 4 copies of every A spec in it.
Spidops, Loki good.
Spidops is Loki good. But it has 4 copies of every A spec in it. Unfair Stamp.
Unfair Stamp,
Prime Catcher. Secret Box.
On your first turn, though. So
yeah,
okay.
First turn. Trolley.
Hey.
Trolley? What do you mean trolley? Trolley? What is this?
Okay, I do love how Team Rocket's box. All the cards sucked. The Mewtwo EX, actually terrible. It's Raging Bolt, but you're maxing out. And it has, you could just use a bunch of ace specs. I don't understand it. I think it's hilarious because you can make a deck this good with this many ace specs and it's still ass. It is still terrible because the best card printed for that attacking is Spidops, who is intended to buff Mewtwo, but the Mewtwo sucked. So we're just attacking with Spidops. And it's low-key better because you get Brave Bengal now. Man, TCG Live is...
And you want to know the fun part? You can't play any of these wannabe A specs in any other deck.
I actually had an idea. I had a very weird idea of using the Mimikyu as a free retreater because some of these cards require Team Rocket's Pokemon in the active or in a bench. And I thought, what if I just use a 1 of Mimikyu and get the benefits of all of these supporters? If I can get everything situated correctly.
That's what I thought you were going to do. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. That's fire. But, yeah, the TCG's in a weird spot. That deck, I actually think it's okay. When you attack with Spidops, I think just Spidops is what makes the deck good. Grass-type attacker that hits a lot of numbers and a good ability.
Just play Diplin, though. It does the same damage, but more because of Festival Grounds.
It does the same thing in the same type of attack, too.
Yeah.
But does Diplin get this many ace specs?
No, but Diplin's also just a better deck.
Yeah.
Does Boom Boom Stick.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Diplin, yo.
Yeah, let's talk about Diplin.
Diplin's going to get on a pretty good uprising. I think single price builds are getting a lot better. Not only because of the addition of these honestly terrible 3-prizers and these megas, and now single prizers getting a buff with Brave Bengal. Single prizers are now a legitimate option. And Diplin might be the best one at it because it gets to attack twice. So it can get the abilities of Brave Bengal twice.
Yeah.
And crazy idea I had, what if you use Superior EX with the Diplin? It lets any Pokemon do 20 more damage. But since Diplin is attacking twice, it's technically 40 more damage. And you can stack this ability.
Superior lets it do 30 more damage.
Oh, does...
I think. Let me
That
check.
might be even more than...
Let me check.
No, I think it does 20. I think it's 20, but the numbers do matter.
Yeah.
It's like, what if we run Diplin with a Brave Bengal, Superior, and Black Belt training? What if we combine all of this and we can make Diplin...
Oh, it is 20. I thought it was 30.
What if we can make Diplin take out one hit? What if we can make Diplin Oko cards? And against Dark type decks, what if you can make it Oko multiple times? That's what's kind of crazy about Diplin.
Diplin can do an insane amount of damage for not that much, really.
I'm surprised. I think people slept on Diplin.
Yeah.
That deck is crazy. It has so much support and the attacker is really good.
Yeah.
Like, Thwacky?
Thwacky is literally just Pidgeot for Diplin.
Single prize Pidgeot.
Yeah, for Diplin. Specifically for Diplin, so no one else can use it.
Yeah.
It's just for Diplin.
It is so crazy. I don't know if the Superior X will be any good with Diplin. I think it'd be kind of funny because, like, you do more damage. Come on. Who doesn't live more damage on single prizers?
Yeah.
Another single prize deck that's going to get some buffs, the Feraligatr.
Yeah.
Ooh, a Feraligatr. More buffs to Feraligatr. I kind of hate that I just now realized how cool of a deck Feraligatr is, like, right now. But now with, like, the addition of Brave Bengal, we're hitting damage.
Yeah. You're hitting some insane damage with...
With Brave Bengal and Feraligatr, you can Oko, like, any card in format. You can Oko the new Camperupt EX, Kangaskhan, Lucario. That is stupid.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit away from Okoing Gardevoir and Venusaur, but it's by like 20 and 40 damage.
Yeah.
Which is still stupid, because you could just Big Bite before and then do the attack.
So, I'm going to explain Feraligatr a little bit. So, Feraligatr, for those of you who don't know,
I love my Feraligatr.
Feraligatr has a couple techs to it. Feraligatr has an ability that allows it to do 50 damage counters, or 5 damage counters to itself. Not 50, that would kill itself. 5 damage counters
all
to
the monkey dories, all the monkey dories.
5 damage counters to itself, and it does 120 more damage to its... No, it's 130 more damage.
It does 120.
Yeah, it's 120 more damage to your opponent, or it does 120 more damage
on its attacks.
For the rest of the game. Or not the rest of the game, the rest of the turn.
Yes. But what's really good about that is we got a tech card called Little Relicanth.
Relicanth allows it to use its previous evolution's attacks.
They had to have known that this was a thing.
It was all temporal forces. So
okay, because I'm thinking it's like the basic retreat locks, the Sage 1 U-turns, and then the other one just hits damage hard. They had to have known that this was going to be ran.
The energy is cheap.
Oh yeah, it's like 1 energy to U-turn.
1 energy to U-turn, and 1 energy to
two
lock.
2 to Oko.
Yeah, 2 to Oko. Basically anything in the game if you Monkey Dory off the 50 damage counters onto the opponent's active.
Yeah, it is crazy.
So
another thing that's crazy about Feraligatr, you don't even have to attack with the Feraligatr to use the ability. You can literally summon 5 damage counters as Feraligatr is benched and use Monkey Dory. You could just use the ability to summon damage counters for Monkey Dory. That is crazy.
Yeah. That's not really the purpose of it, though. I mean, it kind of is, but like at the same time, it's not. So the whole point is you have a Mimikyu on bench with Rescue Board attached, and you U-turn out into Mimikyu so the opponent can't hit you with EX Pokemon. And if they knock out Mimikyu, then it's fine, because it's a 1-prizer, and it's Mimikyu. So it wasn't attacking. It was literally just there to take hits and tank even though it's not that tanky. It was literally there to take hits and make sure Feraligatr doesn't die.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about Typhlosion a little bit. Typhlosion is a really, really strong deck. 280 base damage if you have all 4 Ethan's Adventurers in discard. That's without any buffs.
Yeah.
We could buff that with Victini to make it 290. Victini is a basic one prizer that makes you do 10 more. That makes your fire types do 10 more damage. So you could just buff it by 10 more damage. It's pretty nice.
Okay.
10 more damage, but that allows you to use Brave Bengal and do 320.
320 on Dragapult.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
So that allows you to one-hit KO certain Pokemon.
All right, yeah. That's pretty good.
So with Brave Bengal, he is now hitting and OHKOing certain Stage 2 high HP Pokemon.
Yeah.
And let's talk about certain matchups that he has into some of the new Megas. One Mega specifically.
Absolutely destroys Mega Venusaur.
Mega Venusaur was a Mega that a lot of people were worried about because of Solar Transfer. And he just kind of tanks.
He tanks a lot.
And
because of the fire type weakness, you don't have to worry because it's not really meta. But now?
But Typhlosion is going to be meta.
Yeah.
Because of how much damage it deals and being a one prizer. So, with that being said, that's pretty much all the one prizers that we have to talk about.
Wait, hold on. I swear I just had one. Oh, wait, there was another one prizer build. You want to talk about Dreadnought?
Not really. I mean, Dreadnought's like okay.
Okay.
It's not the best.
I think it's funny.
It's funny, but it's not the best.
That's fair. Any other single prize builds? Gothitelle Crocodile.
Oh, yeah, actually, I do want to talk about that. So, it doesn't... I actually kind of want to drop the Gothitelle.
Because of the supporter?
Because of Xerosic's machinations. So, let me talk about this real quick.
I think that supporter is busted, by the way. I'm surprised nobody's used it yet. I didn't even know it was a supporter. And then I looked at it and I was like... You discard until you have 3 in hand.
So,
is crazy.
Let me say the idea real quick. So you start the game with Badoo inactive. Okay? Badoo's inactive, you start item locking. You go second, you start item locking, right? Your opponent can't play items from hand. So they're just playing one supporter each turn. Pokemon down on bench. You're hitting, you're just itchy pawing. They eventually knock it out, but by the time they do that, you've got Jellicent set up.
We've got Jellicent.
You put Jellicent in active. Now you got a 270 HP
item and tool.
Tool lock. You put that
Another
out.
thing I would like to mention, the Frillage is also really good.
The Frillish is really good.
It item locks.
1 energy, item locks for 20 and 20 damage.
Better than Badoo. I mean, it costs an energy, but like then you evolve into it, and now it's on an ability, and it actually does okay damage too.
It does like 160 if you have 4 energy.
Yeah, 4 energy 160 on a really good ability Pokemon. You don't see that often. That is a really rare occurrence.
Yeah.
To see like a tech card made to stall also dish out numbers. That is like pretty good.
So you stall as long as possible. Get the opponent to have as many item cards in hand as possible. It's actually just as many cards in hand as possible. Right? Now, at this point, the opponent's pretty much discovered that you're probably going to Xerosic's Machinations. Because you're building up their hand as much as possible. And you're not attacking. So you're probably going to Xerosic's Machinations and discard their hand to 3. So they picked out 3 cards to have for combo next turn. Right? You have a specific benched Pokemon that I will mention in a second. With a dark energy and whatever other energy you have attached. Just 2 energy attached. 1 is a dark. You play Xerosic's Machinations. Your opponent discards until they have 3 in hand. You somehow retreat Jellicent with like Switch.
Air Balloon.
Or Air Balloon.
Air Balloon.
Air Balloon, Switch, something like that. You retreat Jellicent into Crocodile. Your opponent now has 3 cards in hand, and you have Crocodile in active. Crocodile has an attack that does 60 damage and discards 2 cards from your opponent's hand. This is nutty.
Yeah, you're down to 1 card.
Your opponent had a hand full of item cards. Full of item cards because you've been stalling them for turns.
Yes.
And you just got rid of all of it.
Another thing I could see that being good is the Bayonet EX.
Yeah.
Tortuga.
I Just thought about that. The Tortuga?
Tortuga. We can no hold on. We're on the topic of single prizer still. Can we go to Tortuga?
Yeah.
We never talked about Tortuga on the initial set reveal. Yo, Tortuga. Oh my god.
30 damage.
Oh yeah, put like just 3 Tortugas and one
Jellicent.
one Jellicent. Yeah. So what the
And a Zerosic.
something like that.
On
yeah.
sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Zerosic sitting on the couch. That's going to be so hard for you to edit, but put a Zerosic on the couch. What's up,
Edit whatever you would like.
Yeah, whatever. Edit whatever you would like.
Just one Tortuga is all we ask.
Yeah, 1 Tortuga and 1 Jellicent. That's all we ask.
1 jellyfish, 1 turtle. Very
Yeah.
easy.
It doesn't even have to be a Pokemon. It just has to be a jellyfish and a turtle.
Yeah. But this Tortuga,
Yeah.
first off, it's an ancient, not an ancient. Oh my.
Yeah, it's an ancient.
If this was an ancient Pokemon, oh my gosh, no, it is a fossil Pokemon. If this was an ancient Pokemon, this might be the best. This might be like a top 5 deck. Ooh. But no, this is a fossil Pokemon, so it evolves from a fossil. Cool thing about the fossils is they are actually item cards that you can't search out from like your Nest Balls and your Ultra Balls. You have to search them out from like stuff like an Arven. And it goes onto your bench as an item card and cannot be damaged.
Yeah.
It has 60 HP and it cannot be damaged. And what it does is it'll evolve into Tortuga, which is a 100 HP stage 1 with an attack for a single water energy. A single water energy, folks.
One
Water energy, and it'll do 30 damage for every item card in your opponent's discard pile. And that's a lot of damage. Because when you look at meta decks, a lot of them are using item cards.
Yeah.
And it's definitely going to decrease because of Badoo Jellicent. But you can only have so many supporters in your deck because you're only using so many supporters per game. Because
Yeah.
you can only play 1 per turn. So item cards are naturally strong. And punishing the opponent by doing a lot of damage based on item cards in their discard pile is ridiculous. And the thing is, we can go back and use a little bit of the Feraligatr with the Feraligatr idea with the Relicanth. Because we can evolve this into the Caracosta that has a really good ability that prevents all damage done to this Pokemon if the opponent's Pokemon has any special energy.
This includes energy such as Luminous, Prism,
And Ignition.
and the best special energy, like you said, Ignition.
Well, I guess Ignition doesn't matter. It discards at the end of turn.
But if the opponent attaches Ignition, you can't get hit by it. You can't get hit by the Pokemon that's using Ignition.
True. Yeah. So a lot of special energy just got added that is super good. Luminous Prism, whoa.
Luminous did not just get added. But,
Yeah.
whatever.
No.
Whatever.
Prism and Ignition
It's fine.
Prism and Ignition energy got added, and they are some of the best special energies this game has ever seen. And this prevents all damage done to it if the opponent attaches that to the Pokemon. And we evolve it, and we use the Relicanth because we're not attacking. Its attack kind of sucks. I think it, retreat locks or something. With the 150, a bunch of energy. We don't care. We're using the Tortuga attack. All times. Because this is now such a crazy build. You have a really good guard against Pokemon, and you have to make your opponent literally not play a special energy if they want to KO this Pokemon. While it's dishing out crazy numbers because of Ancient Seaweed. That's the attack name, by the way.
Yeah,
Ancient
I know.
Seaweed. That's a stupid name.
So
not as stupid as Nosequake, but
yeah. So we've only been recording for 15 minutes.
No,
it says 15 minutes.
I know.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Okay, anyway, we got distracted. Anyways, point being, you're stopping your opponent from playing special energies because they won't be able to attack you if they play a special energy. And you're stopping them from playing item cards because they will get KO'd if they played a certain amount of item cards.
This deck is going to be really good with Grand Tree. Because here's the thing. We got Grand Tree on evolving from a fossil card. The fossil card can't be attacked. You use Grand Tree, you went from the fossil Pokemon that can't be attacked, into immediately Caracasa that can't be attacked by special energy, and you get the Tortuga attack.
Yeah.
Like, so any deck that uses special energy relies on special energy, which is a fair amount. Like, look at Dragapult. That deck loves Luminous Energy.
And Neo Upper.
And Neo Upper, and it cannot use it. It cannot use those cards if it wants to attack this Caracasta using the Tortuga attack.
Yeah.
This deck is crazy.
Yeah.
Single water energy, you could put this in any deck. You could attach
Rockets Mewtwo can't attack it.
You could attach your own Luminous Energy.
Yeah.
And boom, you could put this in any deck. Like, this is a crazy combination of cards that does good into any other deck for matchups.
Because it's literally you just need one Luminous. One Luminous.
One Luminous. Well, I guess you evolve it with, like, Grand Tree, so, like,
Well, you don't have to use Grand Tree.
Yeah, you can just evolve it on your own. Like, it doesn't matter. And then it's just, like, a pretty good endgame card, honestly. Because by the end of the game, items are in the discard pile, and you're hitting a lot of damage at the end game.
I could see this working in, like, Crocodile, honestly. Just use Crocodile to discard as much as possible with 0-6 Acer.
I could see this replacing Blood Moon.
Late game? Oh.
Like, okay, let's say you run it. Okay.
Blood Moon does 240.
Hypothesis. Right? I think it does 240 or 260.
Oh, yeah, 240 if it's... Right, I'm thinking... never mind, sorry.
Yeah, I think this could literally replace Blood Moon, but in a different way. So here's what happens. Let's say you're going to run a 2-prize deck, and your main attackers are 2-prizers. And two prizers have been knocked out. You're down to down 2 prizes because they've taken 4. You attack with the Tortuga on your second to last prize card that you can use. And it's going to do a good amount of damage.
Because it's late game.
It's late game, yeah. It's late game.
A ton, and here's the thing. If you don't put out that fossil until late game, they're not going to know that you have that fossil.
Exactly.
So they're going to play item cards thinking they are safe from the Tortuga.
From the Tortuga.
And then you play that fossil down and they realize, oh crap, that's just 1-prizer Blood Moon Ursaluna at this point without the drawback of not being able to attack the next turn and...
a guard.
And, yes, and it can't be attacked by special energy and it can attack with just 1 energy at all times. And Rocket's Watchtower doesn't disable it.
Yeah, like...
It is a significantly better late game Blood Moon Ursaluna. So let's do the math real quick. How much damage do you need to be doing to do the same amount of damage as Blood Moon Ursaluna?
8. You only need 8 item cards in the discard pile.
Yeah, 8 times 3 is 24. So yeah, you only need 8 item cards in discard.
Only 8 item cards in your discard pile, folks.
In your opponent's discard pile.
Oh yeah, in the opponent's discard pile. But you know how many item cards you play in a game? You play so many.
Rare Candy, Earthen Vessel, Ultra Ball, Nest Ball.
I wouldn't be surprised by late game there's at least 20 item cards in the discard pile.
Exactly.
And 20 discard pile? 600 damage!
Exactly. You are one-shotting anything. This is the perfect late-game card.
I love this Tortuga. I am in love with Tortuga. It is such... This late-game attacker, I think, is going to be like a one-of in most meta decks that already run Luminous Energy and Arven, a.k.a. a lot of meta decks. Like, Arven, Luminous, and... just like it's all
Loki
just
against Golden Go. Against Golden Go, probably one of the best cards against Golden Go. Golden Go plays so many item cards.
Yeah, it uses so many superior energy retrievals. It uses Night
Nest
Stretcher,
Ball,
Nest Ball,
Buddy Poffin,
Earthen Vessel.
Yeah.
The Picnic Basket. That's
Picnic
one.
Basket.
TM Evo.
Every deck should play Picnic Basket. It does not play TM Evo, by the way, because of Genesect.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. I keep forgetting Genesect as a thing. But yeah, this Tortuga's crazy, and I'm all for this Tortuga. This Tortuga is one of my favorite cards added. When you combine, okay, I guess you also have to add the Relicanth in the deck, but like, this is 5 cards for crazy late game potential, which I guess is a lot more than Blood Moon, when Blood Moon is like 1 card. But still. still...
Okay,
you
but let's think about this logically for a second, real quick. You're playing this as a late game attacker. Okay. Let's think about this like you're thinking about Blood Moon Ursaluna for a second.
Okay.
Blood Moon Ursaluna is your last attacker. Okay? Realistically, you are only playing Blood Moon Ursaluna to take your last 2 prize cards.
Yes.
This can apply to Tortuga. So, you don't need the Caracosta.
True. You don't need the
So
Caracosta.
you could probably cut Caracosta. So you could run, and most decks run Luminius already.
Yeah.
So we could take Luminius out of the question because most decks already run Luminius.
And you would get the fossil from Arven. But if your deck isn't running Arven, there are a lot of questions to be asked.
Right. Most decks run Arven.
I think
I would be surprised.
every deck runs Arven.
Yeah.
Ancient Box doesn't, but like Ancient Box sucks because it doesn't run Arven. Wow, that's crazy.
So you've got ways to search for it, and it's endgame. You probably have it in hand, unless you've discarded it.
True.
But if you've discarded it, you're probably set up to take the game anyways.
Yes.
Same can be said for Blood Moon. If you've discarded Blood Moon,
You probably don't need it, so you
Yeah.
can get something else.
yes. But you only need 2 cards to set this up. Because, let's say you're playing it in Dragapult, like you would for Blood Moon. 2 cards. You need 2 cards. You need the Fossil, and you need the Tortuga. Because you have the Luminius already,
Yeah.
and that's all you need. Don't need anything else.
Yeah, this Tortuga's it is.
And let's say you're running it in Frostlass Monkey Dory. Well, no, Frostlass Monkey Dory doesn't run Luminius.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
So it
just
probably
runs
wouldn't work
Dark
with Frostlass Monkey Dory, but Frostlass Monkey Dory doesn't run Blood Moon anyways. This is a replacement for Blood Moon in most decks.
Yeah.
This is a 1 prize replacement for Blood Moon. So, what other decks run Blood Moon? Charizard?
Charizard would run it.
But Charizard's mostly paired with Dragapult, and Dragapult runs Lumineous. So
You could add the Caracosta and the Relicanth,
could add-
and you remove a big part of the game. I think Joltik Box runs this, but Joltik Box doesn't run Lumineous.
yeah,
Yeah, Joltik.
it's very situational, I think.
Wait, I'm surprised Joltik Box doesn't run Lumineous. I mean, I guess you don't have a way to search for it, but with like 4 energy counts and your entire deck revolving around keeping energy, I would. Huh. Okay. I guess Joltik Box is an exception. Other meta decks that use Blood Moon. I think Gardevoir does Gardevoir.
No, Guardy doesn't run it. Because Guardy's Blood Moon is just Drifloon.
Yeah.
And if Drifloon dies, then it just uses Night Stretcher or Super Rod.
I don't know. I have a terrible time.
Point being, if you run Blood Moon, you probably run Lumineous, which means you can probably just run the Tortuga.
Yeah.
Or if you're running a 1-prizer, then you're probably running Monkey Dory anyways with Lumineous. Because most 1-prizers run Monkey Dory.
This is actually this is good for Alligator.
This is good for Alligator.
You run all the cards necessary, and you have a single prize late game attacker, which fulfills a need that Alligator didn't really have. Although Alligator is kind of a comeback deck already.
Yeah.
But it doesn't run Blood Moon because of the 2 prize attribute. But now you have the Tortuga.
Which is basically Blood Moon. But, yeah. I could see this getting some play.
Oh, you don't even need Lumineous. It also has just the water and Lumineous for this Pokemon.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
little buff for Alligator.
Yeah.
And you could also attach Brave Bengal. Why
Yeah,
not?
oh, yeah, Brave Bengal. Let's just add Brave Bengal. Let's do another 30.
Yeah. Yeah, this Tortuga, I love this Tortuga. This is my son. This is my son. This is my son turtle. Actually, I gotta do what all the Game & Watch players do in Smash Brothers. They all name their turtles. I should name a Tortuga.
I should name it a Tortuga Skibidi Toilet.
I don't think you should name it that. I'm gonna name my Tortuga Gerald.
Toilet.
It's Gerald.
Gerald, or short, or G Toilet for short.
No, it's just Gerald. Let's just keep it at Gerald.
Okay, anyways, let's talk about some of the meta decks. Because we've been talking about one prizers. We haven't actually talked about meta decks yet.
Yeah.
So the meta has significantly changed. Like a lot. A lot with Black Bolt White Flare.
Yes.
So, we've got no new buffs to Gardevoir at all. No new buffs at all. No buffs to Gardevoir. Well, never mind. There is a buff to Gardevoir. I lied. Get lied to.
Jellicent.
Yeah, I know. Get lied to, bitch.
I was about to say Jellicent is in Gardevoir, man. That's a huge buff to Gardevoir.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry, man. Gardevoir is just going to be the best second format until it rotates, and then Mega Gardevoir is going to come out. I might just replace it. Guys, we love Gardevoir. Go in the comments. Go in the comments and say hashtag Gardevoir respect button. Hashtag Creamer Nation. Something like that.
Creamer Nation.
Yeah. Put that next to the Gardevoir. Totally.
Okay. But point being, Gardevoir is probably going to be best second format.
Second best second format though
Is surprisingly
Goldengo.
Goldengo.
That deck is crazy now.
So, let's talk a little bit about Goldengo. So, Goldengo got a lot, I mean a lot, of buffs.
It only got one card.
2, actually.
What was the other one?
Air Balloon.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's gotten 2 cards.
2 very good cards.
First off, the Genesect 2 Evolution Metal Pokemon on an ability. This is Miraidon for Goldengo.
Except better.
Cut all the Ultra Balls. Cut all the Search. Run, just Nest Balls and Buddy Poffins.
I literally run 4 Nest Ball, 4 Buddy Poffin, and then 2 Genesect, and then just 4 Goldengo, 4... Yeah.
That's literally all you need for this deck. This is so much consistency.
So I was playing some games in VC with Trenton and John watching, and I had so much
There were so many
consistency.
times where your hand was literally bricked, but then I look away and I'm watching a Smash tournament, and I look back and you're up in the game, and I'm like, oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because this happens. So Goldengo has an ability called Coin Bonus, where he draws 1 card, and then if he's in the active spot, he draws another card. So,
Thanks to Air Balloon.
thanks to Air Balloon, you can retreat into another Goldengo.
And use the ability for another draw.
And then another card. So you get 2 cards, and you get 4 cards from 2 Goldengo. And then you have 2 more Goldengo on bench that draw another card and another card. So you get 6 cards total. That is 6 cards for the price of 4 Pokemon. That is insane.
And you want to know what the cost is? Literally nothing, because that's your attacker for the deck.
Yeah, that is your attacker for deck. That is insane. Now, what does the attack do? Oh, it's probably not broken or anything, right? Oh, yeah, no, it only does 50 damage for each energy you have in hand. And it discards them, so it's not too bad.
Oh, and not to mention, it got a buff and Journey Together with Lavincia.
Yeah, so, if you play at least 2 electric energy in your deck, and you discard those 2 electric energy...
You just get it back for free, because the deck already didn't run a stadium. Now it has a stadium that just lets it
So,
do
if
more.
you have Superior in hand and Lavincia in play, you get 6 energy back, and you're doing 300 damage without drawing into any energy with Coin Bonus, or using Earthen Vessel, Energy Search Pro, anything at all.
You want to know why this is so good? Let's look at this. Superior Energy Retrieval to get your energy out of this discard pile. First off, you could literally discard 2 electric energy, get energy back, use Stadium, and you get your lightning energy back. 6 energy in hand. What does that equal? 300 damage. And that's what, one card and 1 Stadium usage to get 6 energy and 300 damage. And then you could, of course, use Goldengo's draw potential to draw into more energy, Earthen Vessel for more energy. And if it's really early game, Energy Search Pro off the Arvin, and woo, let's go, all the energy, instant knockout.
So, for those of you who don't know, Energy Search Pro searches for 1 of each type of energy in your deck and puts it in your hand, and this deck
runs every energy.
Yeah, runs 1 of each energy except for lightning and steel. It runs 3 lightning and 3 steel. Because Lavincia and Goldengo attacks with steel.
This deck is so busted.
So,
I hate it.
You
Partially because it kills Glaceon, But like this deck is just so evil because we were originally talking like, okay, you really can't one-hit KO the new Megas.
But you can.
But this can one-hit KO a Mega Venusaur with Hero's Cape.
It can. It just can.
So like what?
It can do 500 damage.
It's like, what is the downside of this deck?
As long as it has 10 energy in hand, which it can, in one turn, if it's beginning of the game and the opponent has Mega Venusaur out, you have, let's say this happens, okay? Let's say you have Levincia in play, you have a couple energies in discard. Let's say you have 2 Lightning and 2 Steel in discard, okay? You've attacked, you have 2 Lightning and 2 Steel in discard, and you have 1 Steel attached to your active, okay? You use Levincia to get those 2 Lightning out of discard. Use Superior to get those 2 Steel out of discard. And you have Energy Search Pro in hand. Energy Search Pro, all the rest of your energy out of your deck. That's more than 500 damage. That's enough to KO Mega Venusaur in one hit.
Yeah.
And guess what? It cost you 2 item cards and 1 stadium.
The only downside to this deck is you don't spread, but when you run Picnic Basket, you counter spread. So it's like,
Yeah, so I run 2 Picnic Baskets in my Goldengo.
is it really like bad? Like I'm sorry, but like this deck is evil.
You run 2 Picnic Basket. You could probably run more Picnic Basket.
I wouldn't be surprised if you get to 4.
I'm going to be honest. I might cut it a little bit more and run 4 Picnic because Picnic is really good in this deck.
Picnic Basket, by the way, kills Glaceon as well. The entire idea of Glaceon was to use Center Scorch to set up Monkey Dory. Picnic Basket heals 30 damage from every Pokemon in play, including the 30 damage you just got from the Center Scorch.
Yeah, so you just heal every Pokemon that Scent Scorch did damage to.
I'm tired. We're running for Alligator with Glaceon, guys. This is the meta. It gives us
You're gonna
5.
do 1 damage counter off.
I don't know, Halucha, something like that. Does that work?
But kind of, yeah, I guess.
Actually, I mean,
You knock out 2 Pokemon because you could have put 1 damage counter on 2 Pokemon, and then you could for Alligator 1 turn and then for Alligator the next, and then you place twice. I mean, but
deck still sucks because Goldango exists.
yeah, okay. But point being, Goldengo is like really good.
Better than Dragapult.
Better than Dragapult. Better than Zard.
Of course, better than Grimmsnarl.
Yep.
Actually,
Grimmsnarl sucks. I'm sorry.
okay. What about the Nasil, the Salt Rock line? Does that
that
make
was
it any
weird.
better?
That was so weird.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Before we get into you seen that line of the Nasil and the evolution?
Yeah.
They're making another one in Mega Evolution.
Are they?
I have no idea what it does, but I know people are freaking out about it right now.
So, for those of you who don't know, there's a Knackley line.
I'm gonna look it up. I want to know.
Okay. There's a Knackley line currently in Paldea Evolved and Paldean Fates that just heals 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. So, a lot of people were running it in Frostlass Monkey Dory. And it heals 20 during Pokemon Checkup. So, you did damage with Frostlass to your opponent's Pokemon with abilities. And then you just healed all the damage from the Frostlass on your own Pokemon.
Oh,
Let me see.
I'm gonna tell it to you. All right, so we got the Nasil. Actually, are you done talking about Goldengo, or whatever you?
Yeah,
were?
I'm done talking about Goldengo.
All right, let's transition to the Mega Evolution stuff now. By starting off with some new cards that are being added. Honestly, I looked through all of them; they all suck. Besides the Cinderace. The Cinderace is
There's
cool.
a Cinderace?
Yes, there is a Cinderace line, and it is crazy. So,
Oh, wait, I know what the Cinderace line is. Never mind.
yeah, the Cinderace is allowed to be put onto your bench during your first turn.
On your active during your first
On your
turn.
active turn, and it attacks for like
During your Pokemon setup, not your first turn.
Oh yeah,
During your
Pokemon setup. And it attacks for 1 energy. I think it does like 150 or something.
It's not 150. It's like, I think it's like 50, and you get to search for like 3 energy out of your attack, and you get to
Right.
attach them.
Yes, that's what it does. Yeah, that's crazy for a lot of good decks, and you get to attach them.
Yes.
Yeah, that Cinderace is crazy good setup. Low key replaces Joltik and like everything. Every deck gets a Joltik now. That's cool. But with a little bit of a new card. Not a little bit. I don't know why I said a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna change meta that much, but I think it will. We have a new Nasil line. There's also
Knackley.
what?
Knackley.
Knackley. Okay, new Knackley line. Actually, is there any other cards before this? There's a Tinkaton that like does damage, but less if your opponent has energy on it, which sucks. It's like stage 2 steel type. Don't care. Anything else? Oh, there's a Latios that like does something with the Latios, but I forget.
We've talked about that already.
Okay. I don't remember what it does, but I don't think it was that important.
It wasn't
but
good.
I think this is actually important for a new card for getting a Mega Evolution.
Okay.
The Nacli is a 70 HP Pokemon. You know,
Buddy Poffin?
Buddy Poffin. Sweet.
Buddy Poffin.
Its attack does 10 damage for a colorless. We don't care. The evolution Knuckle Stack. Is that how you pronounce it?
Knuckle Stack, yeah.
Knuckle Stack. All right. It has 110 HP. One fighting, one colorless. It'll do 50 damage and isn't affected by weakness. No, isn't affected by resistance.
Okay. That's pretty good.
And then the Garganacl? Garganackle. 180 HP, 4 retreat cost. But this ability, Power Salt, attacks used by your fighting type Pokemon do 30 more damage to the opponent's active Pokemon.
It's buffing Lucario.
Yeah.
It's buffing Lucario.
It's a Lucario buff. 30 damage, and you could stack this.
And Power Up Pro.
And yeah, this Premium Power Up Pro, we're stacking fighting damage a lot. And not to mention, you can also just use Mamoswine with this as well.
Oh my god.
Because Mamoswine would love to have more stage 2s on the bench.
Oh yeah, that's a stage 2. Oh my
Mamoswine
god.
would love to have
No
stage 2s on the
way.
bench. And this is a fighting type that buffs fighting. AKA the Mamoswine.
What?
Yeah. This card's kind of crazy.
Oh my god.
I don't know how to feel. Fighting type kind of good now. Fighting type,
This is low-key insane.
and it hits normal. Normal's a relatively okay typing.
Kangaskhan.
Yeah, with the new Mega Kangaskhan. Yeah, this is
That tanks, because I know people are going to try to play tanky Kangaskhan. Or,
yeah with the Bouffalant.
yeah, with the Bouffalant and
Gosh.
the Bravery Charms. And
But yeah, this Pokemon is crazy. And you use Big Air Balloon and it has no retreat cost. So that's cool, guys. Real
yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah,
Real
no retreat
cool.
cost. So they boss it up and try to lock it inactive. You just,
I'll buy.
yeah, big air balloon, and it's not stuck inactive anymore.
We just found out about this card. This card's crazy, dude. This card. Well, I'm gonna put that away. That is. You know, I think Mega Lucario is a good Mega now with this.
Yeah.
It does more damage now. Mamoswine might go crazy. I think Mamoswine might be better than Mega Lucario. Just because everything works. You want evolution Pokemon on your bench?
I could see it being played with like a Terra.
Oh my gosh. Is there a Terra Stage 2 that buffs fighting types?
Hold up, let me look.
But yeah, like this new card, we literally just found about it. Oh, I am flabbergasted that they added this. I definitely think fighting type needed this. It was really weak, and I think the item was a good buff, but I don't think it was enough. But with this, I'm just like, what? I am baffled. Like, this is absolutely crazy. Fighting type is going to do a lot of damage now. I don't know if I'm okay with that. But I honestly might be. Another thing, Cynthia's Garchomp. That's also another fighting type. I just now remembered that.
Yeah.
And that's a very tanky Pokemon. And now it's going to do a lot of more damage and draw.
What about the Terra Tyranitar?
That's not a fighting type. That's a lightning type.
But it uses fighting type energy.
Okay, what does it do?
Mountain Hurl.
I remember it, but like, what
one
does it do?
fighting type energy, Mountain Hurl, 120 damage, discard the top 2 cards of your deck.
Well,
And then 2 fighting energy, Lightning Rampage, 150. If your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 100 more damage. So 250, but you can buff that if you have damage counters on your bench. Team Rocket's Venture Bomb.
oh, and use that to... Ooh, okay, that's kind of cool.
Wait, does Team Rocket's Venture Bomb put on bench It doesn't matter. You could just Team Rocket's Venture Bomb, put Garganackle on active, Team Rocket's Venture Bomb, put it on your Garganackle Big Air Balloon Retreat, Tyranitar, boom.
Okay.
Wow. Hold up.
This is crazy.
Mamoswine's the main attacker anyways. It doesn't matter what it does. It just matters that it's a Terra.
Yeah.
And it uses fighting type energy, so it could be a backup attacker. So, hold up. Let's see. What was I looking to look up?
Adventure Bomb.
Yeah, Team Rocket's Venture Bomb.
But, okay, yeah, so fighting type just got a buff. I don't know how I feel about it. That's crazy. That is a crazy buff. I think that puts it in line with a lot of the other, with Gardevoir now. Very much puts it in line for Gardevoir. And
it's put it on my active Pokemon if it's a Tails. So it would have to be like I retreat into.
I think there's other ways. I honestly don't know if you want to like. I don't even.
You just don't like flipping coins.
I hate flipping coins, dude. Flipping coins is the worst thing ever. Which is why I hate the new Mega Kangaskhan that is being revealed. It is a 300 HP normal type basic Pokemon, which is going to die to Mega Lucario because it's weak to it. It's got 300 HP on a basic, colorless. Okay. Its ability, if it's in the active, you get to draw 2 cards. That's a neat little ability. But its attack, I hate. It does base 200 damage, and I think it's like 3 or 4 colorless energy to attack with, but it then has the attack typing of flip coins until you get tails, and it does 50 for every
so
head
stupid.
you get. Which, in reality, okay, in theory, this could one-hit KO a lot of stuff if you're really good at landing heads. But on another note, this could just hit 200 damage only. And that's, I guess it's kind of fine because you're tanking, you're running it with a Bouffalant, so it's even more tanky, a Bravery Charm. This is a tanky little fella. But it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna dish out that much damage to really make it work well. But I think it's good. I think it's a good Pokemon. It can make its own deck will be really good with it. But yeah. What?
Our producer just sent a Discord message that said this episode going to be super skibbity with a picture.
What's the picture?
I'm going to assume it's a picture of us with the Skibidi Toilets on our microphone.
Let me see it. Yep. Oh no, it's just me talking with G Toilet. Yeah. Oh wait. I mean, we have a question, I guess. We do have a question.
Do we have a question? What's the question?
All right. Okay, hold on, real quick. Before I answer the question, not even a question. These are supposed to be anonymous questions, and this is an anonymous question. But by your exact language usage, I know exactly who you are. I know who you are. I know what you
sad.
are. And I know what he's trying to rage bait me. So let's see. Let's use the question. Marth is better, punk. Mewtwo is just a budget sortie. This is what I learned maining him for a long time. We're gonna keep it anonymous, but we know who you are. And the rage baiting is kind of funny, but listen, I have asked the Ban Covenant the question, and Ban Covenant says Mewtwo is better. But honestly, I don't know. I think they're pretty good. But like, whatever. I don't care. You're rage baiting troll. Get out of my sight. You filthy animal. Filthy hedgehog? Oh. But yeah, that's
he knows who you are.
That's a wrong question.
He knows who you are.
Yeah. Y'all should send in more questions. These questions.
There's a terrifying type Flygon.
Oh right, yo, and it has U-turn. It has a U-turn attack.
Yeah, it does.
Golf clap for strafe attacks.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Reverse Storm. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Or Reversing Storm.
But yeah, fighting type, low key, kind of good now.
I kind of want to run fighting type.
But like another thing is, there's a lot of fighting types now because of the buffs, like Garchomp, Mamoswine, Mega Lucario. These are all good fighting types. I think they were good to begin with, but now with this, they are like, ooh, this is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And for Cynthia Mamoswine,
You just run Grand Tree.
you just run Grand Tree and the rare
Grand Tree
candies.
candy, yeah.
And it's just like it all makes sense now. That's crazy. But let's talk about some other megas. We have 2 other megas revealed. We have ourselves Mega Absol. You guys? A basic dark type Pokemon with 280 HP. With the Mega, it is a 3-prizer. Its first attack for a dark and a colorless will knock out the opponent's active Pokemon with 6 damage counters on it. Exactly 6 damage counters on it.
It's just a worse Euclase.
It is a worse Euclase.
But better, because it only requires a dark and a colorless.
It's much cheaper and much more manageable, but
It's also worse.
it's only on the active, which
Yeah.
I am still... You see,
It's also a Mega that has less HP.
Usually
than-
when they print a card with a returning attack, they make the attack better?
Yeah.
I don't know why they only made it on the active. I think this would have been a fine card if it was literally a Euclase. And in fact, I would have said, screw Glaceon. I got all my dark energy right here. Here, Monkey Dories, take some of this, take some of that, take some of this. Janine's Secret Arts, what's up? And I think it's still going to be a good little card, especially because its second attack is kind of neat. It is 2 dark and 1 colorless, and it only does 200 damage. But what I think is really cool about this attack is your opponent shows you their hand, and you get to discard a card from there. That's 2 buffs in 1. First off, you get to see your opponent's hand. That's a crazy good ability to have on an attack. And second of all, you get to remove a card. Like, let's say it's a Goldengo deck.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, this Goldengo, here, let me use my attack. Energy Search Pro? It's in your discard now. You can't get that back.
Let's be honest. If Golden pulls Energy Search Pro, they're gonna use it immediately.
What if it's like their first turn and they have Energy Search Pro, and then it's Mega Absol's turn, and then
There's no way you have 3 Dark type energy attached.
Janine's
Turn
Secret
2.
Art Energy Switch attach.
How are you? Screw you.
And then you just be like, "Oh, look at that cool little Energy Search Pro." Yoink! Bye bye. It'll rest very carefully in your discard pile for the rest of the game. I love that attack. That attack is the trolliest attack ever, and I love it. Loki used it with Gothitelle. That'd be kind of funny. And like, instead of the Crocodile, what if you only discard 1, but you also get to see what card you discard, and your opponent's 3-card hand. I think it's funny. What do you think about it?
Something on Discord whenever you get a chance.
Yeah. What do you think about the new Absol?
I think it could be pretty good. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think the Megas low key kind of suck. I'm gonna be honest.
That's another thing. I think all the Megas suck.
3 prizers, low HP.
3 prizers and having worse attacks than 2 prizers, and even like, honestly, when I look at Mega Absol and I'm like, okay, if I really want to KO the active based on damage counters, there's a King Gambit that'll knock out the active Pokemon if it has 4 or more. Much more generous, and it's 2 steel, and it is like a stage 2, but it's a single prizer that is way more consistent.
Yeah, it's 4 or more.
Yeah,
You know.
4 or more damage counters on it. So
That's just 2 monkeys.
that is literally just 2 monkeys and you not knock it out.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But
I think with the added addition of you get to use Dark Energy as an attack,
Yeah.
and the second attack having these little use, I like it. Let's continue with the Megas before I get to your question. We have a Mega as our final. No, we have 2 other Megas. Mega Mawile.
Loki, from what I heard, Mega Mawile sucks big booty cheeks.
Oh my
bro.
gosh, dude, this Mawile might be the worst card ever. I would rather run Totodile with Big Bite over this card 9 times out of 10.
No evolution, just big bite.
Just Big Bite, dude.
I did that once against Badoo.
Yeah.
My dad had Heroes Cape Badoo, and
Okay,
we were just trading back and forth.
Let's explain the Mega Mawile. It is a Steel-type Mega Pokemon, basic, with only 270 HP, the lowest HP for a basic Mega so far. Lower HP than the Mewtwo, which is interesting. But let's get into its attacks. It is for, I think, like I don't even know what the energy cost, it doesn't matter, but I think it's like 1 steel. And it does 80 damage for every prize card you have taken. Not the other way. We usually see this the other way around. Of it being, wow, your opponent takes prize cards, you do more damage. It's the other way around. You take more prize cards, you do more damage. A niche little late game finisher, but low key, does Metal really need that? Like Goldengo
Also,
doesn't really need.
well, I mean, I guess. What are you doing, like, realistically max with the card?
80 on 50 is like 400 damage. So at max, you're doing 400 damage.
Okay, but, like, realistically, are you going to be at 5 prize cards taken? Like, if you're going up against a 2-prizer deck,
Yeah.
it's going to be 4 prize cards.
It's going to be 4 prize cards, and now you're only dealing 320.
Yeah.
Which can knock out a Dragapult. But why wouldn't you just use this, like, as Goldengo? Goldengo is being searched out by Genesect. This cannot be searched out by Genesect, by the way. Genesect clearly states evolution. This is a basic. And it sucks. But let's see what its second attack does. I think this is the worst attack ever printed, the second attack. It does 260 damage for like 2 or 3 energy.
Okay, that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good.
But if the opponent's Pokemon has damage counters on it, it does a whopping 30.
Oh.
Not additional 30. It's 30 damage. It'll do 30 damage for an attack.
Oh.
I don't understand this at all. I guess its idea was like early game, you have a 260 attack, and then late game, you can use your other attack when you've taken more prize cards. But these aren't crazy numbers. And on a typing of steel, I would rather use Goldengo over this every time. So yeah, this Mega Mobile literally sucks. Don't run this card unless you find like a niche scenario where you really need to like end the game with this card. But it's like, I hate it. What do you think about it?
I mean, 320? That low-key sucks. That knocks out what, Dragapult?
It knocks out a Dragapult and like Gardevoir, which is good.
Okay,
in theory.
In theory. But
other-
you're also weak to fire. You take 3 prize cards. You are the weakest Mega so far.
Yes.
You have the weakest attacks. You're probably the weakest EX Pokemon in existence right now.
Yeah.
Besides, you know what? I'm not even going to consider that a Mega Pokemon. I'm not considering Sprigatito EX a Mega Pokemon. I'm not considering that a Mega.
An EX, you mean?
An EX, yeah. I'm not considering Sprigatito EX an Ex Pokemon.
Yeah, this.
But yeah, no.
This guy's terrible.
No. You will never catch me running Mega Ball 1.
Never. Now, maybe if there's like a card from the set that buffs it, I mean, probably, sure. But the thing is, if they buff Mega Mobile, wouldn't that just buff Goldengo more?
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully not. So hopefully Mega Mobile stays in the trash forever and they forget about this, the Muncher. And we have
The last Mega we have to talk about.
Mega Camperupt.
This is actually a decent Mega, I think. I say decent. I think
it's good in the build that it can go for right now because we just got a lot of buffs for it.
Yes. So I am going to clarify that this build that it is for currently does not have an attacker. There is no attacker for this build.
True, and it now has an attacker.
It has an attacker when Mega Evolution releases. So
just wait for you Magmortar Volcarona lovers because we got a little treat for you.
So what? This time I'll explain what the camera up does.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to look it up just to make sure I'm 100% correct.
I know it's a fire type stage 1 with 340 HP, and I think a very high retreat cost.
Yeah, Mega Camera.
And honestly, for like fire types, you do have the Emboar that just came out, so energy really isn't a problem for you. And with all the other cards synergized very well, I think this card could be pretty good. I think it'd be a very nice little card for the burn.
Alrighty.
It's if you didn't know, it's part of the burn deck because
it is part of the burn deck. Okay, here we go. Mega Camerupt, a fire type stage 1 Pokemon. Now this is where it gets like, okay, I'm going to say the HP of this Pokemon, and I think this is insane. 340 HP. For a stage 1 Mega?
This is the same thing for Lucario.
I think Lucario only has 270, doesn't it? Or no, Lucario only Lucario has 340. No, wait, I'm sorry. Never mind. Because Guardy has 360. Guardy has 360.
I think the Lucario has 340 as well.
Okay. Lucario has 340. Guardy has 360. Venusaurus has 380. 340 on a stage 1 Mega? That's kind of good.
It's a good HP barrier.
That's a really good... I think the stage 1s are probably the best of the Megas.
Yeah. A lot of decks have numbers that hit 330.
Yeah.
But with this, and it's also on a stage 1, so like the idea of like Joltik Box's Pikachu Gravity Mountain to knock out the stage 2s don't really work because one, this isn't a stage 2, this is stage 1, and it's not gonna one hit KO it, so it's really good.
So, first attack for 1 fire energy is called Roasting Heat. For 80 damage, if your opponent's active Pokemon is burned, this attack does 160 more damage.
That is 240.
That is 240.
On 1 fire energy is a lot.
But
take notes, Malwell. Take notes.
But that's not all. Because after that, because this is played in burn deck.
Yes.
With burn buffs.
Now, another thing to note with this burn deck, everything in the burn deck is now at stage 1. Everything is a stage 1. Magmortar, Volcarona, and now the Mega Camper. It's all stage 1s. We're totally going to run Rigid Band with this.
Yes. So, we're doing a minimum if we have 2 Magmortar on bench. We're doing a minimum if the opponent is burnt. Let's see, 240, 270, or let's see, so 80, 120. What's 120 plus 240? 360? We're doing a minimum of 360 damage. That knocks out any of the current Mega Pokemon.
Besides Venusaur. But you hit
Venusaur is
Venusaur for weakness, so yeah. And another thing is, this is a fire type. Goldengo is getting a lot of buffs now and is weak to fire. This is looking really good to knock out those Goldengos.
Yeah.
And honestly, even if this card didn't like do a lot of burn damage, it would one hit KO it anyway because if it wasn't weak.
The second attack.
All right.
Volcano Meteor for 1 fire and 3 colorless. That's important because we just got Ignition Energy. When attached to a evolution Pokemon, the Ignition Energy counts as 3 colorless. So that means that he can attack for 1 fire, 1 ignition. So
pretty good.
280 damage and discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. You literally just discard the ignition, and that's all you have to discard because ignition gets discarded at the end of the turn anyways. So there's no drawback.
Yeah.
So it's a free attack.
And not to mention, we have the Emboar. The Emboar is a very good fire accelerator.
Yes.
So if in this situation you need to hit a little bit more damage because you don't have burn setup, 280, and Emboar can always put in the like a superior energy retrieval. You have all your I guess if it's all fire energy, superior energy retrieval it all back, Emboar it all back onto this, and you can attack again.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
This Mega Camerupt actually looks really good.
I might say it's the best Mega.
I am going to be honest. I think... No, it's not the best Mega. Gardevoir's the best Mega.
It has a really good typing.
It does.
It's a really good typing with a really good deck.
It does. But Gardevoir's just really good. Gardevoir just already has a really good deck.
I mean, yeah.
Gardevoir already has a good deck. And Gardevoir's already a good Pokemon, and they released an even better Mega with even better pre-evolutions.
Yeah.
And an even better stadium.
True thing, we actually don't know what the Numel does.
We don't know what the Numel does.
What if the Numel is pretty busted? Like, what if the Numel says it can evolve its first turn? Like, ooh.
Oh, that would... Okay, if it can evolve its first turn, that means you could Roasting Heat 80 immediately. Turn 2, or if you go second, Roasting Heat 80 immediately for 80 without burn. Without burn.
But this deck's gonna burn you.
Now, you know what would be even funnier in this deck? If, let's say, for instance, let's say that Numel could do that. What is that called? What is that card called? Let me see if this is what that card does. Load, please. Yeah, that is what that card does. Dangerous Laser.
Oh my gosh. Go on.
Dangerous Laser. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned and confused. So if they have like, I don't know, if they open up with like Fez,
Wait, what is that?
it's an A-Spec.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right.
So it is an A-Spec. So it does take up your A-Spec spot, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But it's burn and confusion, and you could use that at any point during the game.
Yeah, if you're like let's say worst case scenario, your mag borders just aren't, or no, you can't get a Volcarona set up. Your Volcarona is just not there, and you need to burn. You have no way to burn because you don't have enough fire energy to use your retreat on this and switching from the Volcanion, and your Volcarona isn't there. This A-Spec is a very nice net that just says, man, you're burned now, and confusion just to add insult to injury.
Yeah. So yeah. It's just, you Dangerous Laser, and now they're burnt. And turn 1, if Numel were to allow you to evolve, if you go second turn 1, you could do 240.
That'd be funny. That Numels would totally do that. I think that'd be hilarious.
That would be stupid.
And cool.
That would be busted. That would be nutty.
But Fire needs it.
Fire does need
Fire
it.
needs... Well, I mean, there's like Ethan's Typhlosion, but I don't think it's that good. I think this might be the best Fire deck when it's out. Gaprup's kind of crazy. But that's all the Megas, and I think another thing we can both agree on, these Megas aren't too overpowered.
No, they're not.
All the basics are just like terribly okay.
Wait, we forgot about a Mega.
What?
Mega Kangaskhan.
No, we talked about it.
No, we didn't.
I did.
Nope.
You didn't. I did.
Nope.
There's not much to talk about.
Nope. Oh, run Aaron. What's your turn? If this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may use this ability. Draw 2 cards.
Anyways,
Golden go, but worse.
let's talk trademarks.
What?
Yeah, let's talk trademarks. I'm talking trademarks.
What?
New Megas.
What?
Leaks, dude. I'm talking leaks.
Trademarks.
Pokemon they buy trademarks for set names. And based on set names,
yeah, I remember
we
this.
can probably figure out what some of these Megas are. We have one of them is just called Emerald Storm.
Okay, that's Mega Rayquaza.
That is Mega Rayquaza.
Okay.
Like, wow, it's Storm Emeralda. But it's Mega Rayquaza. And we have... I actually forget. It was like Japanese translations. I don't remember what it is, but I do know there are a lot of hints for other Megas. Mega Charizard's going to become a Mega from one of these. Of course, it's Mega Charizard.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got Mega Blastoise and Mega Charizard in them.
We already have Mega Venusaur. We might as well just complete the whole line. Now, we have another Mega thing. Mega Diancie.
Okay.
This could be good. What if it's a fighting type and not a psychic type?
Oh my god. Don't buff it even more.
Let's do that. Let's do it.
Don't buff it even more.
But whatever. That's there. We don't know what any of these do. It's like speculation, entirely speculation. But like based on the trademarks, it's pretty obvious what it is.
Don't buff it even more.
And one of them is like very clearly Mega Gengar EX. I am looking forward to Mega Gengar because Gengar has never had a competitively good card in this format.
It's still not going to have one, I'm telling you.
You don't think Mega Gengar is going to be good? Pokemon Company loves Gengar. You know they're going to make... This is one of the best Megas out there, visually looking. I don't know competitively, but they're going to make Mega Gengar good. Trust me. They're going to give it a crazy art rare, and it's going to be the most expensive card ever.
Hold up. So we have like a Discord server with our friends, and we were in a VC, and I told Trenton that if they release a card with a very specific...
Oh, yeah.
Very, very specific...
It was if
they release a supporter that does 6
damage counters.
Hold on, I lost it. Where'd it go? It scrolled all the way to the bottom. What the heck?
I know what it was. I can remember it. If your active Pokemon has any dark type attached to it.
Oh yeah, if they release a supporter that does 6 damage counters to one of your opponent's Pokemon, if your active has any dark type energy attached to it, I will buy Trenton 4 full art copies of that supporter.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, I think this makes sense because, like, the Absol is going to need a buff, but it would buff Glaceon, and that's the entire reason why I want this as a supporter card to exist. By the way, this supporter does not exist. I just think it'd be very cool if it did exist, and you gave me 4 artwork copies of it because I would run it with Glaceon.
I did not give you 4 artwork copies of it because it doesn't exist.
It will.
It will not.
It will exist. Trust.
Because it is broken. It will not exist.
Scrabble.
You run 4 copies of that in Pal Pad, and you're just doing 6 damage counters each turn, guaranteed.
Bench snipe anything.
Yes, exactly.
Good. Very good. Very
No.
good. Needed. Necessary.
No.
Very necessary. But yeah, that'd be kind of funny. But we have one last trademark that I think is the coolest trademark ever.
No.
Ninja Spinner. Ninja Spinner.
Ninja Spinner.
Now,
Greninja.
You're first off
Greninja Mega.
You're first off thinking there's no mega that could mean anything with Ninja.
If Ninja got a low taper fade.
Shut
What if
up,
Ninja got a
you-
low taper fade Mega Evolution? But
Shut up, Ninja.
there's been speculation that we get new Megas from Pokemon Legends ZA. Greninja being from Kalos, and this set saying Ninja Spinner. I think it leaked that not only we're going to get a Mega Evolution Greninja, we're going to get a Mega Evolution Greninja card as well. I'm all for it because the two Greninjas that exist right now, they suck so much. One of them is Terra Fighting. Use it with me, I'm a swine. Ooh,
Yay!
don't. But yeah.
Oh wait, it's a Terra. It's Terra.
Yeah,
could use Area Zero.
Terra Fighting?
You could use Area 0.
No,
Just play. Just
don't. But yeah,
play a Tyranitar.
with those trademarks, we could probably guess a lot of the Megas. Yeah, Greninja, Low Taper Fade, Mega Evolution. We also
Imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade.
let's answer some questions from I guess the producer. He wanted to ask us some questions. Other than Pokemon and Smash, Scar is your favorite game. I don't think Scar is my favorite game, but I can imagine it says what? What is your
Yeah.
favorite game?
What is Scar?
I corrected
Typo.
it.
He typoed it.
Oh.
What is your favorite game that isn't Pokemon or Smash related?
Oh God.
I'm gonna say
That's really tough.
Devil May Cry 5. It's always been like that.
That's really tough, actually. I actually don't know what my favorite game is besides Pokemon, and I don't even like Smash. That's the thing. So
Well, yeah, just no Pokemon for you.
it's literally just Pokemon for me. But
If opposite for me, all I do is play Smash Bros. Pokemon, I don't care. Pokemon card game isn't a game.
yeah,
Actually,
Pokemon TCG isn't a game, Nick. It's like poker. It's a wait, what is it?
it's Balatro.
No,
It's Balatro.
it's a lifestyle.
Like Balatro.
It's a stop. Why can I not? It's a job. It's like
Like
poker. It's a job.
What
So-
about FNAF?
Oh yeah.
you just say
duh,
FNAF. There
Five
you
Nights
go.
at Freddy's.
Easy.
Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Mine's
100%.
DMC5 Special Edition. Love that game to death. I guess it's for like a couple runner-ups. Ultra Kill's pretty cool. I love Ultra Kill. You like Ultra Kill too, right?
Yeah, I'd say I like Ultra Kill.
I haven't played it, but from the gameplay and the soundtrack, ooh, I like it.
You insignificant.
You're insignificant. Very good voice actor, by the way. I love
Yeah.
that guy.
I like Dragon Ball's universe too.
You're weird. I like Deltarune, I guess. That's another one. Deltarune's cool.
I've played chapters 1 and 2.
What
So.
do you think?
I like it. It was fun. It's way better than Undertale in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I kind of
I hate Undertale.
I played Undertale. I was like, this game's cool.
Soundtrack is amazing for Undertale.
Not as good as
Gameplay's
Deltarune though.
Not as good as Deltarune. Deltarune's amazing soundtrack, amazing gameplay. Undertale low-key sucks compared to Deltarune.
Yeah. It was a really old game, so
Yeah.
Granted, it was honestly just a building stone
Minecraft.
It was just a building block for Deltarune
Building block,
to exist.
Minecraft.
So wow.
What other questions?
And another thing, what is your favorite TV series and movie?
Skibidi Toilet.
Can we count? That is a TV
That
series,
is a TV series.
and it is gonna get a movie.
It is gonna get a movie. No, legitimately though.
Does anime count?
Yes. Does anime count?
Do with anime and without anime.
Okay, with anime, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Season 2, Battle Tendency. I love that.
Wait. So what was the question?
Favorite TV series, movie, and I guess you could do and with.
So favorite TV series, favorite movie, and favorite anime.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
My favorite anime is Battle Tendency from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It is the coolest thing ever. I I've watched all of Dragon Ball, all of the OG and Z Kai. And honestly, it has competition with Battle Tendency. The Buu Saga, I love the Buu Saga. But Battle Tendency has a soft spot in my heart that it's just like everything about it flows perfectly. Every episode has something interesting in it, unlike OG Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And I love the characters. Joseph Joestar, absolute goated character in that show. And then I love how he stays every other part of JoJo's, and it is just older and older and older, and it's like 130 years old and should have been dead, but he's just not, I guess. But yeah, I love Joseph Joestar. That is the show's crazy. I have all of the manga. That's the only manga I actually have.
Nice.
I love it. TV series. I actually don't watch TV series. I got one. Impractical Jokers.
Oh my god.
That's all I got, dude. I'm honest. That's all I got. I don't watch TV series. I really don't. I never watched Breaking Bad or like anything like that. If I watched Breaking Bad, I guess I would say Breaking Bad, but like, I don't know. My favorite movie? Honestly, the Sonic movie, the Sonic 3.
Sonic 3.
That movie was kind of peak. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I fucking loved that movie so much.
It was a really good movie.
Everything about that movie was just like, I wish I could enjoy the movie more because I was gonna be late to work I was under the knowledge I was going to be late to work watching the movie, so I couldn't really enjoy it. But even with that, I thought the movie was amazing, and I was like, yo, this is so cool. And I was never a Sonic fan. Well, I guess I was a Sonic fan as a kid, but I never played Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
But this movie was like, this is Sonic Adventure 2 in a movie, and I was like, dude, this is... That dap-up scene on the moon,
Yeah.
and they go super Sonic inside, I was like, dude, that is like the hardest thing ever in like media culture.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to agree with you on the movie. Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
I almost said the FNAF movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Low-key.
I thought it was a good movie, and I'm not a FNAF fan.
Okay, low-key, I'm going with the FNAF movie. Screw you. I don't care if
What about
anybody...
the Minecraft movie?
No, screw you.
Oh,
No, because the Minecraft movie was just mean.
That can be an honorable mention.
Yeah,
but
honorable.
The movie sucked, but the experience was perfect.
Yeah. So, I will say the FNAF movie was a really good movie. It had
That
good
was scary.
storyline. Good storyline.
That was pretty scary. I liked that.
I didn't think it was that scary. It had good storyline though. It made sense
Okay, yeah.
it didn't really make sense in the lore, but it had its own lore, which
I
kinda
watched
makes sense
it. I
from a
watched it.
storyline standpoint. I'm about to go FNAF lore. So Scott has
Welcome
said that the movies, the games, and the books all have their own timeline.
Okay, yeah.
So they all take place in separate
Wait,
timelines.
movies? So there's gonna be more movies?
Yeah, he has a 3-movie deal.
Okay. Cool. We got another FNAF
So-
movie. Nice.
So we have the FNAF 2 movie and possibly a FNAF 3 movie.
FNAF. Ooh. Okay. Sweet.
So I'm going to have to go with the FNAF movie for my favorite movie.
All
that
right.
was such a good movie, such peak. I loved it.
I like it.
I completely forgot that movie existed, but
Like, from a non-FNAF fan, I thought it was kind of good. I liked it.
so
Very, very neat.
for
Now, TV series.
my favorite TV series,
Young Sheldon.
no. It was that was a good TV series, but
Wait, can I... No, that's not a TV set. That's an anime. I almost said Devil May Cry anime as a TV series. That's an anime. And I'd still put Battle Tendency over that, yeah.
so my favorite TV series, I've got 2. One of them is The Rookie. It's just a cop TV series.
Okay.
It's about a 40-year-old rookie, and he just struggles to be a rookie, and eventually he gets the grip of it. It's a pretty good TV series. I really like it. I'm currently finishing it right now, and then season 8 releases like in a month. So
Nice.
and then my second favorite, The Flash. I love
It's a Flash series?
specifically not the movie The Flash, not DCEU. You know what Flash I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What? So, wait, not DC Flash?
It is DC's Flash.
It was DC's Flash. It's just
It's not the DCEU.
Okay.
It's CCN's.
Isn't it CW?
Yeah, it's CW's. It's CW's Flash.
Okay.
It's a live action Flash with Grant Gustin.
Okay.
I'm about to rewatch the entire series.
Stop after season 3. Everything else after season 3 sucks.
True though.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Flash. The Flash would be my favorite series if everything after season 3 didn't suck.
Yeah. I wish I could answer TV series. I don't have a TV series I actually watched. I'm like really trying to think about one right now. I don't think I have ever finished a TV series or like even like finished a whole episode in one of them.
And the Loki Ironheart kind of cooks. I know a lot of people hate on Ironheart, but Ironheart low-key cooks. Like the storyline, bro. Oh my god. It's like, oh my god, Mephisto, bro. What do you mean, the main, like? I didn't even know this guy was Mephisto, and then he's just like, "I'm Mephisto." Like, what the fuck?
I'm Mephisto.
But you know, Ironheart's a good series too. I watch a lot of TV series, and
Now for anime.
yeah, I watch a lot of anime too. I watch a lot of stuff. Favorite anime? Gonna sound cringe as hell when I say
Don't
this.
say. I know what you're gonna say.
My Hero Academia, bro. Not the fandom. The fandom sucks. The fandom of My Hero sucks so bad.
Listen, it has All Might, but that's all I can like about the anime. I'm sorry. Everything else has been ruined
No,
for me.
no, because of the fandom.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
all
sorry,
the fandom's fault. If the fandom didn't
My name
suck
is
ass,
Izukumi Kadoria, and I'm here in My Hero Academia. It's...
Bro punched the guts out of someone in season 7.
Okay. Is it over Dragon Ball?
Yeah, 100%. The animation is so good after season 6.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, it's good in season 1. Animation's good in season 1. You know what? No, My Hero Academia, my favorite anime. That's my favorite anime. Screw you. The fandom sucks. I don't care. My Hero is my favorite anime.
Listen, the Magic Corner has that playmat with all of them dressed in like cat outfits and cat paws.
No, hold on. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I just cannot like that.
Wait.
I cannot like that anime.
That's one arc. And their names are the Wild Pussycats. And their quirks are literally cats.
I know. I would keep myself situated if I ever watched that.
Guys.
Don't tell me you have it. No. Oh, okay. He just has a normal mask. I legitimately thought you was about to pull out the cat mask. I was like, no. I was gonna get over there and clobber. I was gonna go over there and rip it apart.
It's clobbering time.
It's clobber time. That's my favorite movie, by the way. It's not out yet, but
That's my favorite movie, but it's not out yet.
it's got the Thing in it. I love the Thing, but here's the thing. And then put the Thing on screen.
Yeah, put the thing sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, My Hero... Okay, but legitimately, I like Fire Force.
I heard that anime sucked balls by like
Suck
everybody.
my big fat nuts. Suck my big fat nuts.
Okay.
Fire Force is good.
It's firefighters. That's all I know about it. Just firefighters. I just hear a terrible reputation.
They're
about
fighting demons.
it. Okay.
They're firefighters that fight demons.
Aren't they on fire? Or some
Yeah,
of
the
them
demons are on fire.
Okay.
They're called, like... I don't remember what they're called. They're, like, incarcerated or something. I don't know. Like, fixed or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, masturbated or something. I don't know.
What? That can't be their name.
I am the masturbated.
No, he is.
We're talking about the producer. Yeah. Don't cut this part out.
Or maybe actually, I don't know.
Horror movie.
Was there any other? All right. So those are all the questions. Wait, actually, we got one more. What is your dream car?
My dream car?
Dream car.
That's what the mask.
That might be the end of the podcast. That would have been the end of the podcast if you said your favorite TV series was a Dream SMP. That would have been the end. You would have ended on a hard note. But my dream car.
You could just keep asking us questions, honestly. We still have, like, what, 20 minutes before we reach 2 hours?
I think we've already hit 2 hours.
Oh, we have 5 minutes before we reach 2 hours?
Yeah. My dream car, very simple. I like the Miata.
Miata, I knew
I love
you
my
were gonna say
Miata. It's a very cheap car, and I don't even know if I want to say it's my dream car because it's like cheap and poor man's car.
My dream car is a Lamborghini.
I love it though. The pop-up headlights and the modification and the fun that you can have with the Miata is infinite.
My dream car is a Maridon.
The Maridon bike?
Yes! Low-key, I want the Maridon.
Okay. Yeah. I'll accept that. That's a
But
legitimate
I want
thing.
actually, low-key, I want the Maridon bike. The Toyota Maridon bike.
Yeah. Isn't it like a Japan exclusive?
Yeah. And there's only one made.
That's a lot of money to not only import, but one of. Ooh. Does it actually work, though?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. That's actually kind of cool.
I want the Maridon bike. I want the Maridon bike.
Now,
That's my dream car.
What about anything else, though, besides...
Anything else?
You can't have the Maridon bike. It's too expensive. And
My Chevy Impala. My Chevy Impala. My Chevy Impala doesn't have a battery in it right now.
I'm talking about cheap cars. You're talking about... I'm struggling to pay rent cars. Above Chevy Impala, at least.
Oh. I kind of want like a Kia Optima.
A Kia? Please pick a nice car. Please pick
a nice car.
A nice luxury car that people.
Oh, I want a Lincoln. A Lincoln MK2.
Okay.
Say it. No, say it because that is a nice car and I want it.
Okay.
Say it.
Sure.
Say what you want to say.
No.
Say it.
Anything nicer?
What do you mean anything nicer?
Like I don't. Okay. Like we could go into like McLarens, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches,
That's
BMWs.
so boring. You want a Miata.
Miatas are cool as hell. I can do anything I want with the Miata.
I want a tricycle. I want a little pink tricycle.
My dream car is I
want a mini tricycle with a 500 amp engine.
I want one of those like 1800 or 1900s bikes with the huge wheel up front, like the wheel on back. That's what I want. That's what I'm going to drive. Anyways, what's your? Well, I already know what your dream car is. Dang it, your dream car is a Porsche 911. Yeah.
It's a 911, not all 911.
Oh, okay, the 911, the Porsche 911. I like that car. That car's kind of cooks.
You know what I like?
Skibidi Toilet.
Apparently,
911.
Lincolns and Chevy Impalas.
I want a Lincoln MK2, bro. What is so wrong with the Lincoln MK2?
There's better out there for your dreams, man.
It's such a nice car.
Okay, I sure. I'll let you have your Lincoln M2. I'll have a Miata. You can have your Lincoln.
You want a Miata?
Yeah. I love Miatas. It's my
And
favorite.
I